Hello. I like adding jump next. Jump event. That's not the one I want. I want the axis mapping. Jump event. Enhanced action events. Jump. Triggered. Type jump. Completed. Stop jumping. Let's go to character movement. Type crouch. Can crouch. Can crouch event. Triggered. Crouch. Completed. Uncrouch. Let's test out jump and crouch. Okay. Next, let's do sprint. Sprint event. Set. Max. Walk speed. Triggered. Let's look what it is by default. Max walk speed. It's 600. I want it to be 1200 by default. So that when I sprint, it can be 1600. Then when I'm done sprinting, I want to go back to what I set default to. Just 1200. So let's test that out. Sprinting. Let's see. I think I have. Okay, so actually I had an error in the last video. Um, this move is actually like this. It's Y is forward and X is right vector. That's better. Let's close our character. Rifle. Run. Let's close that. So we need a gun. So I want to go to Sketchfab. Type Sketchfab. I want to get an M4. Something free. Let's find a cool one. This one's pretty cool. It says free. That's the model. Let's look at the model information. You can use it with attribution. There's an FBX. It's not animated. Download the model with the FBX. I want to extract here. There it is. A weapon. Import. Come out the source file. I don't think it's rigged or anything. Just want to import it. Okay, it came in pieces. Let's see. Um, combine meshes. Here it is. Um, I'm going to keep these 4 pieces. Let's look at it. There it is. That's cool. So here's the material. It didn't come out so well. So I'm going to make it kind of gray. It's kind of gray. There's no texture for it, I guess. I don't know if maybe one of these is a material or something, but we can use it. I want to go to player character, skeletal mesh, click the character in the purple mesh section, preview animation. We can use this animation, we can pause it. Go to the skeleton. There's right hand, add socket. I want to call it weapon socket. Add a preview asset. Add the M4. The M4 is rather large. I want to see if I can import this better. We can go in. Let's create an actor for it. Create child blueprint class. M4 rifle. And then I want to come back into the character and just I guess get it kind of try to figure it out, but it's not going to work because I didn't convert the scene unit, I think. So I'm going to delete it and convert the scene unit. I want to see if that. You can always download another. Let's just delete this M4. Well, I don't know. I mean, let me go into Blender. This is really fast. Go into Blender. You can import an FBX. You can go into your downloads. You can get it out. You can put it into Blender. You can export it from Blender. I don't have anything highlighted. I'm not really that good at Blender. I want to make the scale like 0.075. Forward should be X forward. Z up. I want to export it into my downloads. Let's try untitled. Okay, didn't work. Let's open the project back up. Back up. Let's go back. Delete this. Import. Untitled. Okay. Because they do about like, go back into Blender. I'll export it again. Call it anything you want. I want to make this maybe 0.25. Export it back into Unreal Engine. Import some random name I called it. Right here. Remove all attached assets. Add preview asset. It's this one. Perfect, right? That's the actual size. It was 40 times too large when we received it. So I want to put it back into rifle run, which doesn't want to do. So save it. Rifle run skeleton. Preview animation. Here we go. And get the gun positioned in the character's hand. The point what we're doing right now is this looking visually correct, so that we can actually have a character with a gun in its hands. Let's go look. Well, we have to. So that was a mock-up. See how it says that was sort of a preview only. So let's remove all attached assets. Let's rename this socket because when the engine closed, it didn't save that. It's going to be a longer video. Functions, I want to call it add default weapon. I want to add input. It's going to be weapon parent weapon default weapon This is gonna be primary weapon class. I'm gonna call this add primary weapon. This is gonna be weapon parent. This is gonna be class reference. Let's drag off, and we're gonna say spawn actor from class. Get the character skeletal mesh. You can use this object reference of the character skeletal mesh component to search the socket transform. Get the socket transform. I have the socket transform saved as weapon socket. I want this gun that I'm spawning, this primary weapon class that I'm spawning, to go into the socket transform that I named weapon socket. I always want it to spawn in or collisions. I'm the owner. The instigator is me. So I think even, yeah, I'm the instigator. So that would return, I think a player controller. You can also get instigator. And this returns a pawn object reference. I want to add component to actor. So it's actually called add actor to component. I think. Actor to component. Attach actor to component. I don't know why I keep saying add. The parent is the skeletal mesh. The target is the actor is the weapon. The component is the skeletal mesh. The skeletal mesh is in the components panel. The socket name is weapon socket. Snap the target, keep world. I want a return node. I want to get the reference for this specific gun that we spawned to come out. And we'll deal with that. So then let's just let's call this function off event begin play. I want to add a sequence off event begin play. A lot of stuff happens off event begin play. Drag this out here. What do we have? We have weapon parent or the M4. I'm gonna go with the M4. Target is myself. That's good. This function is created in me in the player character, which is self. So the engine closed, and what we didn't do is set this to map 001. Set editor startup map to map 001. Or right now we're going to have to go to maps, open our map back up. I doubt yours closed, but maybe it did. We open this. So it's not here. That's disappointing. Let's see what went wrong. M4 rifle. Oh, so let's go into the weapon. M4 rifle. We need to go to this. We haven't set the weapon up yet. Let's go to the weapon parent. Let's add static mesh. Weapon static mesh. Don't set it in the parent. Parent, you don't set things in the parent. You set up the casting in the parent. The chassis, the body, and then you fill out the body and the child. I'm not being creepy. I was trying to get it across. So it was one we put made it random. It was 2. As you can see that here, it's appeared now, and we can press play, and there it is. So there's the gun. It's positioned pretty poorly. I'm going to direct it down maybe like that. Try like this. Okay. As it go up, I think maybe it goes like that. see if we can pull this camera back some. Turn snapping off. It's probably gonna head to our head. Let's see. I'll lower the rifle. Let's go to left clavicle. I think let's see if they use that. They don't use left clavicle. Let's see what left shoulder. I want to lower this. Then I'll get right shoulder. Lower this. I want to go to create asset, create animation, current pose. I'm going to go to player character. I want to call it rifle pose 1. Save player character, rifle pose 1. And I want to go into rifle pose 1. Go to the socket. I'm going to raise the socket up a little bit. I want to tilt the gun back some. Okay, so that's going to be good enough for me.